No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. The Dome, home to the Orange in Syracuse University. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the USC Trojans, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Syracuse Orange. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. He'll bring it out. It's Rhodes. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. So USC's offense will take the first swing of the game. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Pulls it in. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
It's a really nice job out there making the catch. I feel like fans are always expecting one of these Trojan receivers to be in the conversation for being best in the country, right? Because of the success they've had in the past and certainly in more recent years. There's a lot of pressure to play that position now at the Coliseum and at USC. But this guy right here, he has been making his mark on this offense.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to throw again. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human. Keep getting hits on him. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there in that pocket.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. No good. Guys, after the miss, no change in the score. So Syracuse's offense will get the ball for the first time. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback effectively.
Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Two set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds a man on the right. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. He's at the 22. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man quickly. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Second down coming up. Back to pass. Gets it out fast. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Syracuse comes to the line on first and goal. They'll go to the air. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Orange. No for the score. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. All right, guys, let's think big picture USC. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
No, because if the season ends today, you're basically right on the cusp outside of the top 5, so you need to keep winning. You need to keep the intensity up, playing with a sense of urgency. For the second half of the season, David, I think that's a massive key for this team.
Man, it's so hard with young kids, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, to get them to continue to focus on the game in and game out. Not the rankings, not down the road. That'll be the challenge down the stretch.
Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down. The Trojans will punt it away on... down. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. He caught it. And he will score. Touchdown.
I heard you say being talking about fucking.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He's brought down at the 30, but a productive return after deciding to bring it out. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
When you run this out route, you know you're starting to get close to the sidelines. I know I got to start slowing down and find a way to drag or get one toe, a pinky toe, a big toe, whatever I can inbounds. Nice effort, nice catch, way to keep something in bounds.
Rolling right and going deep. It's caught downfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
Timeout, Syracuse.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. First down for this offense. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical. Get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Under fire. Just too much of a rush and down. Quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Might be changing the route. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Off play action on first down. That's caught. It's Maryland. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter.
Y'all pulling Danny out.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line.
USC 0.
Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. The play action fake. Here comes the heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
They're working that left side. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. Syracuse will send out the punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Bring in the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And I'm kind of surprised by this performance, man. The QB last week, you could tell, dude, he was in rhythm. He was good timing. You can tell the chemistry with receivers were good. And today, everything just looks off. And it looks hard. It looks difficult. They got to find a way to get back in the rhythm they were in last week.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires to the tight end. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
They boot it away. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. And this run won't give them any more room to operate, but at least they avoided the safety. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to the well. Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. Oh, he's got a chance.
The return is tackled down at the 42, and the USC offense will take
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Might be calling a hot route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Got room on the return. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Cuse. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Running back searching for a hole. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll run play action. Here's a hit. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Man, another negative play for this offense. You had the turnovers. You're throwing in this. Like they've got to do something better. They got to protect their quarterback, and they got to take care of the football. There's step 1 and 2.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that's incomplete. A defender all over it. Putting the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Trojans send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got his man downfield. Flying out to the left. And he just kept. Getting right away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Orange.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. He wants to change this route. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. He's got him this time. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Trojans headed quickly to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his man. It's O'Connell. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. To the air on 2nd down. He's got the back in the middle. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. Hit as he throws. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Got some room to run. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Grab behind the line. It's Watkins. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. The Orange trying to come up with an explosive play to convert this 3rd down. DBs will try to keep everything in front. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Orange will have to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Now, they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception.
It's a fumble. Offense scoops it up and still going. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Fires to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And I guess they wanted to draw a little closer instead. They're still way, way behind. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. The Trojans will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds. Grabbed over the middle. It's Maryland. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
Quickly complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got his man. Turning it on. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
That was a nice catch right near the line of scrimmage. Man, you want to get some yak after the catch and try to make a play, but that defense was right on him, got him on the ground too quick.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. He makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Syracuse.